Jets fly 400 miles an hour, separated by only 12 feet. Eventually, as the season progresses, the pilots will narrow the gap to a tight 18 inches.
Up on the 4th, ready now.
In some maneuvers, wingtips will overlap or hover just above another jet's canopy.
Adding a little pause.
Precision flying in tight formation takes confidence, built on weeks of practice. It's also built something else.
You gotta trust each other. It's a trust. Diamond right now. We're working together and we're flying not super close yet, but we're going to get close. We're practicing to get to that close position. On days like today, you see this wind, we call it texture, and you're out there, in airlines, you'll be flying around, also the plane bounces around. We'll do that same thing, flying with four jets together, your buddies flying around, and they're trusting that you're focused.
Ready now.
Focused, yes, but not on the airspace ahead. Formation flying involves a lead jet, Boss Bartlett, Blue Angel number 1, followed by wingmen trailing behind and below him. To maintain correct position in the formation and during each maneuver, the wingmen fly by looking at a spot located on a jet next to them. That spot is often a marking, like a number or a letter, on the fuselage. The Blue Angels call it flying paint. Early in the training, keeping perfect alignment is difficult. If they can't maintain their position in the formation, for safety reasons, pilots must move away, and fast.
It's their responsibility, depending on where they are, to call clear, because they're flying like this. They're flying paint on the other airplane. Something happens, the airplane yaws, or they can't maintain position, they're at full throttle, they realize they got a problem. He's going to do his best to safely remove himself from the problem, doing whatever he can to not create a conflict with the guy who's next to him. Bottom line is, exercise common sense. Think if there's somebody outside of you in the formation, and how you're going to get out of there without impacting literally somebody else.
Yeah, it's respect for everybody else around you. If you vomit, you clear. Obviously, Knuckles and I are playing quite a bit right now because we're not always in the right spot. It's not fun to be the only guy to clear, and you look up there, and I see Knuckles back down there in position, and I'm sure it's the same way if he's up there in clear airspace and he sees me down in position. But it's kind of nice when we see each other over boss, waving at each other.
It gets frustrating because darn it, I want to be the guy. They look at me and say, "Oh, he's locked on. He's got it." If I was hearing Knuckles clear constantly, they wonder what's going on over there. And I know they understand. They're not putting that pressure on me at all. It's more self-induced. I want to build that trust and confidence in me. I want them to look at me and say, "I know Knuckles got it. I know he's going to be strong in there. And I can trust he's going to be in his position and work hard."
There's no opportunity to daydream. You got maneuver to maneuver to maneuver, and you got to be where you got to be, or else you got a conflict with somebody else.
In the skies over El Centro, the pilots who fly the diamond formation with Boss learn to match the airplane's attitude to his jet. Depending on the maneuver, their main task is working the controls to make adjustments in pitch and power. When Boss rotates or rolls, they must rotate or roll at the same angle. Through it all, Dave Varner, as the slot pilot in jet number 4, trails behind, keeping a close eye on the wingmen. But he's not the only one. On the ground below them, at the communications trailer, or comm cart, a camera crew records the entire practice. Heading up this team is Lieutenant Gary Muller, the squadron's flight surgeon, who's also skilled in the art of aerial dissections.
The flight surgeon's primary job is to grade the maneuvers with a shorthand as the video crew is filming it. And we also send that card with the videotape back to the training room for the debrief, and they can look at our comments talk about what Varman saw and then what we saw from the ground. For symmetry. So one of the big things we look for are wind sets between the wingman on the left and the wingman on the right. And we look for spacing, obviously, if one's too close to boss or too far away.
For newbie pilots like Sakamondo and Shipley, learning to fly in formation is no small challenge. Add to this the detailed scrutiny of Lieutenant Mullen on the ground, and the experience can be overwhelming.
There's a lot of information. A good analogy to use is it's kind of like trying to take a drink of water out of a fire hose. There's a tremendous amount of data that's being put out in each maneuver, and our job is to capture as much of it as we can to improve the training and to improve the quality of the show for the upcoming season. So I think that as difficult as it is to receive criticism, one of the things that you'll learn on this team is how to take criticism and how to improve yourself, because you simply couldn't succeed here if you didn't do that.
Back on the ground, the pilots fill out reports on their aircraft, so ground crews can fix any problems before the next practice flight. Day in, day out, the routine is the same. Flight after flight after flight.
You only have so much time to get the team up and running for the first show. And we found that over the years, our comfort level is about 120 flights is what it takes to be able to safely execute the demo. Super tight formations, but we can go out there and put on a solid air show. We need that concentrated effort to be able to execute our first show in the middle of March.
If the flying takes concentrated effort, so too does the debriefing session afterwards. Here the pilots evaluate their own performance, citing even the smallest mistake and penalizing themselves for it. This voluntary self-criticism is known as taking a safety. Squadron members believe it's trust, and while sometimes difficult, helps reinforce a mindset that seeks perfection. Everyone, even the boss, takes part.
I guess the best analogy would be it's like a mulligan. It's your opportunity to come into the debrief and say, look, these are the things that I didn't do right today. And that is giving you the opportunity to fess up, identify your own shortfalls, and say, I'm going to fix these for tomorrow. The last thing you say is, I'll fix my safeties, I'm glad to be here. I may just had a really tough flight and be really frustrated, but I'm still in the Blue Angels, and I am glad to be here.
Everyone's here to support you. Everyone's wants you to do well. And they're going to have those bad days. The guys who are teaching us, they've been through it here before. They understand completely. But at the same time, it's such a strong demand for you to perform, studying, for you to get this darn thing down, that you can't slack off.
Following the safeties and self-evaluation comes a more objective and often more meaningful review with the aid of videotape. Every detail of the practice is examined, frame by frame if necessary.
My better hit burn, I think it's second pop. Better
As the slot pilot, flying the number 4 jet behind boss and the two wingmen, it's Dave Varner's job to point out mistakes or deviation from proper procedure. If he's unsparing in his critique, it's because he has to be. While precision flying is for the pleasure of those watching on the ground, for those in the air, it's still dangerous.
So, you're overthinking. You talked about it. I can't teach you the magic position where your stick needs to be and your throttle needs to be, and how to get there. Go on the ball. You can only do that by going on the ball. We're not looking at any behavior whatsoever. You're trying to find the magic